EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go from Santa Clara. And the return will bring him to the 28-yard line. And that's where the offense will get going for the first time in this one.
28-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From 31, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 7.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. And his receivers blanket it. He'll just throw this one away, and it brings up 4th down. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He'll take a shot down the field, and that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Stafford to throw it. That's incomplete. Daring Paul on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
In motion, it's Jefferson. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, 1st and 10. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Bowers, the man in motion. In motion, it's Jefferson. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He's taken down just shy of the 10. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Oh, a loose football. The Niners have got it. And they're going to have it taking over at their own 5-yard line.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier.
That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Seattle. His 12th touchdown of the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, Stafford. That one out wide to Achek. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run here with Achek. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Mario Davis there on the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They are going for it. Stafford. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs. He's got space inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown. 49ers. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone first time today.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 17-yard line.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Reset of downs. It's first and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Seattle.
In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll run it here with Saquon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brought down by Drew Tranquil. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And third down coming up.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. He'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
A run, and it's A-Chain. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. On the play fake, here's Stafford. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
By Jalen Ramsey.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're gonna go. It's Stafford. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Now Barkley. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 15-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Hey, nice job defensively. Rally the football and stop him, as that scramble is going to leave him 3 yards short of the 1st down.
But it brings up 4th down.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This about as short as you can get. Little's kick is good. And the Seahawks will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Well run with Achane. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
See what they have for 2nd and 7. Stafford now. He'll look for Flowers downfield. This will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First down 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run with Barkley. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Kenny Moore brought him down. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Gain of 9 yards.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Come to the line now for first down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. On first and 10, Jackson going up top for Evans. He's got it, and he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Barkley trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they kept the timeout. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
San Francisco.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. So first and 10 here now at the 38.
And the Seahawks first down.
From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, 49.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. A terrific interior performer, Jeffrey Simmons, on the stop.
Brings up the 3rd down.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
In today's game, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Achane. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
And the 49er 1st down.
Here's Jacobs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. throw. Stafford. Moving outside the pocket, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Third and goal.
Third down and goal.
Throwing, Stafford. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. And this will pay off. It is caught. Dave Power. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is second TD catch of the season. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. Off the play fake, here's May. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. It'll be first down and 10.
Jefferson. A 28-yard gain. And the Seahawks first down.
A run with Taylor. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. In motion, it's Jefferson. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 5-yard line.
They'll go again, fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Achane. Into the secondary at the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Drive rolls on here with first down and 10. They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. Oh, what an effort from the defense. They forced their way in there, get the stop, and a loss of about 2 yards.
2-yard loss.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Taylor. He can be slowed up and taken down. Play goes nowhere. Stuck behind the line for a loss.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
A run with Barkley. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
And this is 3rd down.
The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. Bowers, the man in motion. In motion, it's Jefferson. Barkley.
Saquon Barkley is the ball carrier. Luka Baker on the tackle. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's got to have. Something amiss with the snap. This one is no good.
Keeps the score.
So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, and the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the monopoly board. Hey, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, and the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, come through fly check. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young in the set just doing it makeshift out the garage. It's how you end up in Georgia. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and lift up with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, and the power and the come next. Last time that I checked,
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that, this that. I did, made it out the gutter. Nip told you the middleman. I told you wearing they clothes, I wear my own. Y'all get on y'all label, I own my own. Hey, Mill, I remember all that game you throw me. Don't round and get played by the label owners. Talk that to these Asian Broner, but secure the window, don't let the game close you. Cause when it's game over, it's really game over. And all they do is play the game till it's game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission, never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west, legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and come next. Last time that I checked.
It was a frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
They go play action with May. Sliding, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So a tough early challenge here, second and long after the sack. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole, third and long.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Here's Jackson. That is caught. Into space at the 45. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DJ Moore. 84 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board first here in this division round matchup. A try here for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
49ers nothing.
Now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Back to throw. Stafford. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.M. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Stafford. And he rifles one incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
He's to the 15. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Josh Jacobs, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running left, it's Barkley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and long. They're going to throw. May. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
The Seahawks send out their punter.
Back deep, Rashid Shaheed.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Stafford going to change it up here.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
At the 37-yard line.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Pinheiro now to kick this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Off the play fake. Here's May. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's May. Flush to his right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They're going on 4th down. May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Here's Stafford.
At the 37.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
15 yards.
15 for the Niners there and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
That's another 49er first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Jacobs going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
On the Seahawks 5-yard line.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, third and goal. And this time he is in. Josh Jacobs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Niners 21, Seahawks 7. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it first and 10. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing here is May. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's May. And they're going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it with May. Escaping the pressure right. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. A first down carry for Barkley. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. To the air, May. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action, May. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Josh Hines-Allen. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They'll throw with May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Brock Bowers, 32 yards. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Seahawks 14.
Out there now to kick this one off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
By the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They go play action now. May. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And the Seahawks, first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Barkley, he is going nowhere to hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. On the ground, Jacobs will get the 3rd quarter started. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. Jalen Carter in on that tackle.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They work now on 2nd and 9. A solid stiff arm. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
49ers first down.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
17.
Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
They'll look to throw here. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. He'll take it at the 42. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
At their own 46-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
Nick Bosa on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And this one's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's third down.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
It's 4th down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shot of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And this is third down.
They'll set up to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Fourth down, here's May. Eluding the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jenkins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth-quarter lead. Touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
17.
Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
22 yards. First down, Seattle.
From the gun, it's May. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Trey Tucker, 43 yards. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Niners 35, Seahawks 24.
Folk out there now to kick this one off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
24-yard line.
And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
By
Nick Bosa
an 11-yard loss
in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now this offense on third down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever. He hits Adams, complete. An incredible play there. They do get good yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down.
But it leads to fourth down.
They go with Jacobs, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Tucker. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Here now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw. May. Flushed out right. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
Sets up 1st down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Another try for Barkley. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Saquon Barkley punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point attempt to come here. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game. Off his total on that carry.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. They'll run again. And they will stop him short and get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down.
But after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive.
Oh, now problems.